Today, SADC, Southern African Development Community, one of these regional organizations of Africa, ended its summit, its heads of state summit, in my wonderful hometown of Durban, South Africa. At the conclusion of this summit, of course, there was a joint communique, one of those documents that they sign at the end of these fancy summits. Of the 38 points, point 16 dealt with the issue of what they call migration governance, and it called for a multidimensional regional approach and regional discussion on push and pull factors of migration. And that was that. So, for many people who may have expected a much heated discussion, perhaps, they may have been disappointed. There's a historical reason for this. SADC, of all the regions of Africa, is one of those regions that likes to keep things behind closed doors, better or for worse, depending on who you are and how you feel about these things and the crises in different countries, including Madagascar and so on and so forth. It's one of these regions that has a history in banding together in the fight against apartheid in earlier years. Again, I'm not taking sides here, but it's a trademark of SADC to take these controversial discussions behind closed doors. So you could say then that South Africa may have felt picked on in bigger fora and may have fought back in those fora. It was SADC's turn here to get behind South Africa. In other words, the extent to which these were very private discussions on this matter of migration governance. And indeed, they took the tenor of South Africa, this idea that migration must be a broad discussion and not isolate South Africa. It's the extent to which South Africa may be looked at as having had its way. It goes without saying that these discussions will continue, of course, in South Africa and on the media.